Hello, friends, and welcome back to AutoFix Zone. Today, we're talking about a serious issue, one that you should double-check before attempting any repair, because, unfortunately, it's an expensive one. We're talking about a blown head gasket. Where is the head gasket located? The head gasket sits between the engine block and the cylinder head. Its main job is to seal the combustion chambers while keeping oil and coolant separate, preventing leaks, cross-contamination, or any fluid escaping from the engine. Now, let's explore 9 symptoms of a blown head gasket. The first 4 can sometimes appear with other engine issues, but the last 5 are strong indicators that your head gasket has failed. 1. Engine shaking and a check engine light. When scanned, you'll usually find a misfire detected code. Even after replacing spark plugs, ignition wires, or fuel injectors, the problem remains. This usually points to a damaged section of the head gasket between 2 adjacent cylinders. However, keep in mind that faulty intake or exhaust valves can also cause similar symptoms. 2. Coolant boiling inside the expansion tank or radiator. If the cooling fans, thermostat, and water pump are all functioning properly, yet the coolant still boils, that's a clear sign of combustion gases leaking into the cooling system through a damaged head gasket. 3. Engine overheating without an obvious reason. Even when everything seems fine, the water pump is working, the thermostat opens correctly, the cooling fans switch between speeds as they should, the temperature sensor is accurate, no air or blockage in the system, the engine still overheats. That's a classic hidden symptom of a blown head gasket. 4. Air bubbles in the coolant. If you notice continuous air bubbles inside the radiator or reservoir, it's usually due to combustion gases leaking into the cooling system through a damaged head gasket. By the way, friend, we've already made videos about similar issues like why your engine won't start, reasons behind the oil warning light, and symptoms of a bad oxygen sensor. So make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss our upcoming videos. 5. Coolant leaking from the middle of the engine. If you spot coolant dripping between the engine block and the cylinder head, that's almost always the exact spot where the head gasket has failed. 6. Rapid coolant loss. If coolant keeps disappearing quickly and you notice white smoke from the exhaust, that means coolant is entering the combustion chambers and being burned off, a direct result of a blown head gasket. 7. Thick white smoke from the exhaust. This happens when coolant boils and vaporizes inside the engine, escaping as dense white smoke from the exhaust pipe. It's an early warning sign. If ignored, the issue worsens and you'll eventually lose large amounts of coolant through the exhaust. 8. Milky or creamy oil. If you find a milky or creamy substance under the oil filler cap, on the dipstick, or inside the coolant reservoir, that's caused by coolant mixing with engine oil, another classic symptom of a failed head gasket. 9. Low compression in 2 adjacent cylinders. If a compression test shows low pressure between 2 neighboring cylinders, combined with engine misfire and rough idle, this confirms that the head gasket has blown between those 2 cylinders. So, my friend, now you know exactly how to determine whether your engine's head gasket is blown or not. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to AutoFix Zone for more tips and guides to keep your car running smoothly.